Well, for this review, I finally got my hands on some good old-fashioned Spokane liquid gold from this weird fella I work with. So I'm gonna put down my axe and start reviewing this honey. First of all, I ain't gonna lie, gold looks a bit like piss. Well, actually it looks a lot like piss. So we're off to a bad start, but that's okay. Cause now it's time for the old drip and smear test. And between you and me, I did that test with my wife last night. But enough about that. And here we go with the flow. Ooh, look at that flow. Look at that smooth yellow flow. It's beautiful. Them boys in Spokane sure know what they doing over there. And now it's time to smear it all over that white bread. Ooh, make sure it gets down deep in every pore. Ooh-wee. That spreads all over like when my half-sister had them crabs last winter. And of course, when I get a new jar of honey, I compare the power rating to what the honey actually flashed at. Because you know what they say, efficient honey is delicious honey. And since I don't want to die, my taste tester will see if it's safe to eat. And she ain't got no opposable thumbs, so I gotta help her get into that dang jar. And I also have to pick up her shit every day. So I started feeding her the honey, and it seemed like everything was going alright. But the next thing I know, she starts closing her eyes and whatnot. And it turns out that honey has the same ingredients as the liquid plumber I got from my local Kmart. I thought she was just being cute as hell. But now I got a dead dog in my kitchen, and she's still there, rotting away. But at least her throat is probably clear of any hair and soap scum. So I give this honey a 0 out of 10 for spreading on some whole grain. And a 10 out of 10 for pouring down the old drain. And I guess I'm having barbecue tonight, so if anyone wants to hang out, let me know.